Alright, welcome back, guys. We are kicking off part 4 of the Bioshock Infinite Episode 2 walkthrough on 1999 mode. I'm Eraddicus with Uniquely Average Gamers.
They're real perfect.
And we're gonna get into it now. This time around, I'm gonna try to avoid jumping up on those air grabber points, at least for now. Give myself a chance to explore the other hallways here and a few other avenues to taking out this group that spotted me up there last time when I hung around too long.
The law against bribery. Then you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law?
You can't talk to me like that. Show me some respect. Because I'm the salesman. You think.
See, it's nice that the enemies don't have too much of an erratic patrol pattern, so that you can pretty safely maneuver around on the ground as long as you're, relatively quiet and not sprinting or stepping on glass or in water. And there's enough verticality to this room to where, as long as you don't screw up like I did, where you're hanging around on the air grabber points too long, that you can make your way up there and kind of use the openings in their patrol patterns to get down and pretty well get in and around, get in and out of the room without ever bothering anyone.
Let you and me talk.
There's a balance.
So we both missed one, we both connect with one. Again, I kind of deserved that, but unfortunately can't pick up my dart from a blatant miss. Just for fun, trying out the code that worked on a previous door, on the Suchan's door. This is where that verticality of the room comes into play. Unless they have a reason to look up where you were, like I said earlier, when I'm sitting up there for too long and bring too much attention to myself, they don't typically have a reason to look up at you, so it's a good way to escape.
No one around? Seems I still have the ability to scare off a patient.
Kind of looking around here now. You guys have probably made a little too much noise there. But, you never know what you can find. If these doors are openable on the little bathyspheres or anything.
We can work this out.
Now, fortunate timing there.
Walk away.
When can I see you again? This don't seem Jake to me. I ain't no moron.
Damn hooligans. They've been sneaking into the repair bay at night, riding around on the hydraulic lifts. It's some kind of makeout spot. Can't exactly blame them. God knows how boring it must be to grow up in Rapture. But their hormones are costing us money, and this isn't an amusement park. I've locked the control room. The code is 7951.
Come back.
Alright, Grace, we got the code, and hopefully we can just get around this guy. Make our way back to that door. Oh, new little path I hadn't seen before. And a nice mod. So this mod is absolutely great. It's both of the mods for this plasmid are amazing, but completely removing the Eve cost for standing still really it helps out when you're taking more of a passive playthrough, which you'll probably notice I do in a lot of places, especially when I'm sitting at low health. But it's also great for when you've kind of nailed down their patrol patterns, and you can figure out, you know, when they're gonna come by, figure out a place that you can post up and just wait. And it's a longer way to clear a room, but it gets the job done.
You got a friend over? If you don't keep ahead of the rest, you'll be resigned to follow.
Just looking for a quick refresher on which objectives I'm still looking for.
Come here, baby! I ain't sore! Well, that's all I can do.
What the hell are you? I'm not in the insurance business, no.
Of course, the buildings are being fabricated above the waves. But we will lower them on a lunette ring, submerged into the structure's steel frames. So much steel, you wonder. How will we keep so large a purchase from the government? Water is buoyant. We shall not frame Rapture in steel, but in aluminium. The government jackals may suspect me of building an air force, but never a city.
Just taking a quick look around here. Back in that room where the first turret, this flashlight, was facing, is going to be another pickup point for the optional quest of decoding the Morse code messages that have come through. And there you can hear a bit of the audio to it, so that's how you know you're at least within a few feet.
Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you.
He sounded like he was literally at the bottom of those stairs.
Christ, better prep for my next meeting.
Whereabouts of the foreign bitch scientist unknown. Ryan presumes she's dead, but our guess is she's gone underground with the Little Sisters. Options on obtaining the ace are dwindling.
Come on! Let's work something out!
Okay, so he wasn't far off when I last heard him.
You're not getting out of this deal that easy!
Might as well take a safer point to assess the room from.
I ain't letting a good lead like you get away!
Also looks like there's another mod up through there. Here we go.
You're not getting out of this deal that easy! letting a good lead like you get away!
Okay, so there's a little balcony up top. Looks like he's patrolling around. He at least knows to look down for me, so that could make going up the stairs a little more difficult.
Come on, baby. Let's work
See
something
if we can catch him right here. Alright, so that frees up this room a little bit. Should be able to pick up the mod in here as well. Or I could not have enough to pick.
There, that machine. It'll have the cathode too.
So it's kind of nice to find this thing, given that
Got it.
I
We need to
wasn't
find Old Man Winter in a CO2 scrubber.
really coming in here for that in the first place. And this door is probably not that important to open right now, but might as well do it. Alright, so that could make for a nice escape later.
Probably a switch around here somewhere.
Dressing you down? Far from it. We'll go much further.
Not sure what this is going to trigger,
This is
so...
gonna be noisy.
Oh, there we go. Guess we know what it's going to trigger now.
Come on, don't leave me out here with my heart in my hand.
You should be ashamed! You can't... You asked me. We were just getting started.
Come on!
Now that is an awkward way to go. I did not realize that there was a turret that had a good vantage of that window. Let's see if we can try that again though. Maybe be a little more efficient and careful about the route now that we know it pulls in a bunch of guys. So this time around I can be a little more mindful of the turret there. Of course we can see the light a little better this time around. Alright, so now we've got access to our CO2 scrubber. Just making sure that I
No one around?
don't screw this up too much.
Still have the ability
Check
to
around,
scare off
see where everyone is, and then find a way up in there.
A rapture reminder. The waters surrounding Fontaine's department store have been seeded with an extensive number of magnetic mines. They are very sensitive.
You told me to stop calling.
Any thoughts of escape to the roof?
That's a little noisy there.
Noises, second rater, that's it.
Oh, so there's a fun flashback. I wonder if that's supposed to be saying that this is the radio that Jack uses when he first enters Rapture, or what?
You asked me. It was nothing.
Alright, well, since they know where I am, I'm going to try to equip possession here and prepare for the inevitable maybe he'll buy me a little time to get away here.
I ain't through with you yet. I won't come over for you.
And there's our scrubber. Greed in me just wants to pick it up and get out of here.
Got it. Just need to find Old Man Winter when we're done.
Alright, there's our autosave. We can finally put that section behind us and move on to Old Man Winter.
Can't blame me. Things always slow down in the summer. It's like the heat does something to the bones.
Who's there?
You'd think I would have learned by now that walking through the water alerts them. Apparently I still had not.
Not getting out of this, dear, that easy. Let you in me talk!
Here I was pretty well resigned to die, so I pulled out the hand cannon.
Friend. I'm not trying to sell you insurance.
Though there's little to like in this Atlas fellow, one must admire the lilt in his brogue.
I do commend this recent effort of yours to find the good in people.
Sadly, it's all a lie.
The effort?
The accent.
I don't suppose there's much about the man that's authentic.
He's authentically homicidal.
And you view this as a positive.
Well, one has to start somewhere.
I really like what they do there, where they give the Lutesses a chance to just kind of go back and forth. I really like their banter, and just the fact of, you know, putting something in there for the loading screen while you wait. Something fun to listen to. Little Easter eggs here and there about how they view Elizabeth's presence here in Rapture, and, you know, obviously when you die too, they'll pull back, they'll pull back little things almost as though this is one of the many times that she would have died in having done this. Or maybe that's just me pulling back the constants and variables of Infinite. Either way, it's a lot of fun to listen to. Even though I'm going for a non-lethal playthrough here, I've got this thing equipped just in case, who knows. But I'm not sure in the end that I actually ended up picking up an achievement for it. So I wonder if that last moment there where I had fired on those guys with the hand cannon, if that had anything to do with it, or if there are melees somewhere along the way that actually kill. Not entirely sure, or maybe I did get the achievement and just kind of looked over it, but either way, we are leaving the service bay finally.
Any progress, love? I must confess, I'm becoming a wee bit skeptical.
Remind me, why am I supposed to care?
You see, me lads have taken a keen thirst for Adam, and there's a vintage right in front of me that'll do nicely.
If you kill her, I truly hope you are happy living down here. Put down roots, raise a family. Or maybe you think Andrew Ryan is going to ride to your rescue.
Fair enough. But remember, there are fast ways to harvest little sisters, and some very slow ones.
Just kind of looking through here. I don't know that I ever actually put this one to use, so if any of you out there have gone through a playthrough already and have used Ironsides at all, let me know in the comments how it worked out for you. I'm kind of curious. I was just worried that it was going to mess with a non-lethal playthrough by well, I guess it just captures ammo in one of its forms, but either way, it didn't end up really using it that much, so again, if you did, let me know.
Ryan's got the formula.
Looks like it's a pretty big AoE radius for the explosion there on the gas. So might have to experiment a little later with just how much it could do. Oh, well, we got an achievement there for a group, I guess.
Come on, Bertie. Let's work something out. Christ, we're not finished.
Looks like he's gonna come right up here, be an easy knockout.
Folks always stare when they can see.
Prying into my respectable entrepreneurial affair.
Okay, so it looks like Old Man Winter's our task. Probably just gonna take a quick look around here to make sure that nothing has respawned, or if it has, if it's new. A new enemy here and there. It doesn't look like there's much, so should be easy to get across the room.
Boy, that sounded odd. Come on out, you!
Might as well take a safe route again.
I saw where you went! A bootless errand, a snipe hunt. All told, an unprofitable use of time.
And I'm planning a big comeback. Just me and you, agent. You know anybody? I've been on sabbatical for 15 years now. I get some work, but I want to get back to real acting.
I can win her back. I just gotta keep my chin up.
So here my plan, since the Big Daddy is coming by, is I'm gonna try to set up a use of possession, see how it works in the Big Daddy, and see if he can't do the dirty work for me.
Where'd you go last night? Out. Out. Think I'm some kind of idiot?
Alright, do work. This is kind of our voyeuristic way to watch. Oh wow. See, I'm not sure why this happened, but it looked like possession wore off really quickly, so just to be safe, I'm gonna put a little more distance between myself and that fight, and let him continue to do his job. This time it looked like the possession stuck a lot longer too, at least long enough to completely wipe the area for me.
Old Man Winter. That's how we'll cool Suchong's machine.
Alright, so now they should open their doors to us.
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us who don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo.
Now be quick about it, and just take the winner. This ain't the Goodwill.
Now, after he said that, I actually thought that as I walked through here, if I picked up anything but Old Man Winter, that they would kind of freak out on me. But that was the way I tested, and luckily they didn't.
So Atlas asked me to figure out where to strike first when we bust out of this place, but, you know, it all depends on when we get out. You know, I mean, November 5th, it's a big founding of Rapture shindig at Fort Frolic. Valentine's Day, you know, I mean, Arcadia is real popular. If it's near New Year's Eve, then, hey, we could pop the corks off all the stuffed shirts down at the Kashmir restaurant.
Tell Ryan things are getting hot down here real fast. The goddamn leprechaun is building himself a regular army. If you'd asked my opinion, which you didn't, I'd send a crew down here and clean up the place before they show up on your doorstep. But who am I except some undercover schmuck you sent to give you straight dope?
Atlas, the heat is on. Ryan knows something's up and is sending men to investigate the department store. Suggests you lay in supplies at the Manta Ray Lounge and prepare for a siege. Looks like there's something in the Manta Ray Lounge worth investigating.
Alright, so that wraps up the optional. Now, hopefully we can see what is behind the doors at the Manta Ray.
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
Just what we needed. How was the last of it?
Now you think you can manage the repair?
Sure. I've been fixing quantum field generators since kindergarten.
I warned you to stop following me.
See, here I couldn't quite tell if the whole place just got pissed off at me or if all of Atlas's guys got taken out when they opened the doors. Either way, they all seem a little hostile now. I haven't put this to much use, so might as well take the easy way out and give it a shot. Alright, with Old Man Winter in hand, we are ready to move on to the Manta Ray Lounge. Cut it off here for now, though, so feel free to use those like and subscribe buttons if you enjoy what you're seeing. And send us a comment if you want to see something more. Now, if you want to see a different approach, or maybe learn a little more about the game or a strategy or anything like that. So, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.